Okay, if this works, this will be my bootleg copy of Matt Feazell's Chicago Con 1988 video, and it may not be perfect, but by golly, at least it exists as it should.
Thank you. I met you last year, didn't I?
I know, but I don't remember.
Yes, videotape. What's that?
We did meet last year, but
I also met you at San Diego, remember? I lost 20 pounds and cut my hair.
It's good to see you again, Dan.
Well, yeah. Well, nice seeing you around. Are you going to be around the room today, or just right there? All right. We'll be talking then sometime.
Yeah, let's take Jim Maine's picture.
Hiya, man. How you doing? Lame Jim Maine. Yes. What do you want me to say? Grim Jim. Snarl on the camera. Just promoting threaten his life. Wow. Yes. Lean over the table and play with business.
And there's Steve Keeter.
Hi, Matt. I want to answer the question that I was asked last year on the small press panel. In the stand-up for fun, friendship, and camaraderie. That's for the record.
Thanks. I got that straight. And here's Ben Lewis.
Howdy. You like my new haircut?
Ben last year.
Yeah. Well, I got cut every day. You like my beard? My beard. Get close up on that one. Yeah. So you get in there. I shave all around it every day. Just make sure it's a little beard. My coat. That's Latest Renegade. And wait a second. Since I'm only 15, I was trying to get this printed. They didn't almost say it might be printed because Al was telling here they didn't consider it too happy. But I got it done anyway. They're going to call my mommy and ask her if it was okay, but I convinced them they didn't have to. Oh, bye, man. I'll be back.
Ben Lewis.
My latest stuff is a return to the old sketchbook style.
The old sketchbook style?
Why are you returning to that style?
Because I had those pages sitting around.
Oh,
ready to go. It's a victim of taste-up disease. Put out a comic of what you have. See, on Thursday nights we've got the Raleigh Cartoonist Guild. And I was drawing those little one-page comics. They're just sequential panels, you know. And Thursday night Cartoonist Guild. They didn't have any place to put it. They were putting out a fanzine like we thought. So I just collected them into a mini comic. What the heck?
Yeah, editing.
How do you do stick figures, man?
I drew that way when I was 13 years old. I really like it.
A lot of writers think, oh, I can
That's
do
the reason?
It's an interesting style. It's different from what everybody else is doing. It's a repudiation of the too complicated art style. Lots of people will go around trying to draw like heavy metal comics and airbrush everything, get the tiniest little shadow and the tiniest little nuts and bolts. And so it's a repudiation of that. You know, it goes too far the other way, but excess is excusable in certain cases like this one.
Very nice.
Introduce yourself.
I met him.
I'm Will Piper, and I'm Steve Keeter, the Violent Man, popular mini comic that's been on hiatus for God knows how long, but now it's like back with the hip photo cover that was like really easy to do, and continued, so you have to buy the next issue.
You went ballistic. I got
That's about it.
What do I have here that you can look at? Well, this is what I'm handing out to all the big publishers, see if I can get a real job. Not that Still Dragon isn't nice, but I'd like to get a little bit more money. Let's see. What else do I have in here? Anything of interest? Let's see. Covers galore. Communist superhero right here.
The Red Square.
Something like that.
camera as opposed to behind the camera.
Right now, I don't like being on camera.
Me, no. I'm from New Jersey. I'm moving to Oregon in another 31 days, so that should be an interesting show.
Okay, why don't you introduce yourself in the video and show us what you're publishing?
Okay, you start. I'm back. You start. You start. Right. Hi, I'm Amy Sachs. This is my comic book.
We should get some material together and mail it in.
What else do I say? Help me out here, guys.
Say something witty. As I can tell, get stupid.
Witty yet stupid.
Guy hitting somebody is
I forget. I'm Jennifer Lee, and I publish Neophyte Bunnies so far. Buy us. We need money. We're going broke buying Xerox cartridges. Please, please. Is that witty and stupid enough?
Yeah.
It's your turn. Do you have your...
No. I'll come back later.
You have to hit him up later. Wait, I may have yours.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I don't object to superheroes. It's that, my God, you've got one.
I've got it. Go, Paul, go.
This exists. I think what is this I'll admit, I was responsible, at least in part, for this thing. Beautiful example of a guy with a story to tell as well as color. The second issue just said this is like arrived as of this week.
What's your name?
Paul Winkler. I'm from Long Island.
Okay, take it from something.
Who are you?
I'm Paul Curtis. I review fanzines for Comics Buyer's Guide.
You look very familiar to me. Have you been to the New York Cons?
Every now and then.
Excuse me, I read his name. Nice to meet you.
Amy,
I might have seen you there.
I have a fanzine named Amy.
Is this your signed copy here?
Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean it like
I'm Alan Moore. This is Frank Miller.
Hi, I'm Frank Miller. I have no money. I don't see how it's losing.
Yeah, we have a used car dealership in Des Moines. He's going by Rob Sires. I'm Mark Fisher.
Do you have your book with you?
He's Frank Miller.
Okay, you guys, Skin Graph Comics.
Mark Sires, Rob Fisher.
This is our book.
Very happy.
Tell me your name.
Don't get it. 25 cartridges.
And you help
Doesn't fall down.
Alan Freeman with
Yeah,
Freeman Banks.
I co-edited, right.
Down here today?
Yes, he is. He's over at our table. He's selling Brad Foster stuff and ours.
Well, yeah, you can fill them all the time, but the cartridge costs $75.
These are new comic books.
Comics! They're very nice.
Comics.
See, these are Captain Spaz, one of only 3 comics that makes you consistently laugh out.
I have to make
Yes.
No, I'm gonna be a family video.
I'm getting kind of tired of
The
it.
printer, they wouldn't let me print this because they almost didn't let me print it because they had 1 page.
We already saw that.
You're already on the tape. And over here, we have famous Brendan Bramer.
And Matt's like, go ahead, sit around and do nothing. Yeah.
Yo, Brendan. Brendan.
The League of Sammys now.
There's Paul Burnett.
I think we should
There's something I think quite
about 3 parts.
They don't have enough copies for my wife. If you make a video, we could have one.
Oh, good. They took my picture yesterday, so I imagine there's going to be a picture of me in there one of these weeks. They took 2 pictures of me, actually. We take your picture.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. A great film moment. It's Jeff Wood. Jeff Wood, what a pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Maple, I'm
never seen you before in my life.
Yes.
Amazing, yes.
Mr. Maple.
It's Mr. McCloud. Oh, pleased to meet you.
Thank you, Mr. Maple, for your letters.
Thank you. Thank you for your comics.
I'm masked for the first time.
How's that? Is that stupid enough?
Yeah, you're just getting what are you buying? Matt's issue?
Did you come get your comic book newsletter?
Well, he does now. It's very You read that song?
No, I can't read it.
Matt got that on tape.
Scott was the
Attack! Yeah. I'll wait for the next one to come along. Look at Matt.
He's we wouldn't be here at all. He's taking pictures again.
I've got actually a this one's 25.
And right away, it's real popular in North Carolina.
Well, I was actually talking
Unguarded for a bit.
That's right. You were the sketch man.
I was Clunker himself. Got anything new out, Chuck?
Well, this bomb dash and flight plan is number 3 of the 2 most recent. Turn it off.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you about what I want to do.
See, I'm gonna act like a real, gosh, wow, fanboy.
Say, gosh, Scott McCloud.
Scott McCloud?
Well, hello,
Scott McCloud? You're the guy who does that? Oh boy.
That's right.
I'm real proud. And their approval likes small press comics too. Gosh, Zito, wow, Jeepers Keen.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, really groovy, man. Hey, come on.
Let's go one more table. Isn't Colin Upton great?
We had a happy. Well, we're going for a happy net, but we ran into trouble. We were distributed by Capital. They didn't pay us. Well, how could the Capital paid about half of it?
The voices.
There's another one that was under that didn't pay us. So we couldn't play our
Last year, did I do voices for you last year? Like that? And I did my versions of your characters?
Yeah.
Okay. But I could do a reprise. Yeah. Let me call in that box.
Yeah, it's the art style and the way he writes stories.
Oh, yeah. So are you, by the way, Chuck. I didn't get a chance to say it.
Hi, Matt, and it's just exciting to be here. Now, send your tape along, and we'll give you that new edition of Bad Home Movie Theater featuring a short interview by you. Thank you very much. Oh, my God. Good night.
I'm taken out of the formula.
If you want to talk, I can talk. Understood.
Okay, you're on camera.
I'm on camera, give me that. It's 1988, okay? All across the USA, it's another year for me and you. Another year with that. Okay, no E, so. Year with nothing to do with 1988, baby.
Ken Bruzenak for American Flag, published
First comments.
I sold Bob Pepper a not an original Matt Feazell sketch for 10 cents. Yeah, you might keep it or miss.
That's what they head out. Just strap our stuff off. Okay, Terry. Nice to see you distributing.
Oh, so you two are the same person then?
Let's bend over together over that money there.
We've got more money than
We got more money than sold books.
so it's controversial.
This is going to be in CBN.
It would seem that the thing to do with the extra money would be donated to one of the newsreels to help
Or
promote
split
small
it
press.
between Comics Effects and Comic Book Newsletter.
I think what we have here is an expose. Somebody. Okay, exactly how much money is it?
$8.
People are spending just too much money on
There's
small
$8
press
over.
comics.
I don't think it's too much money.
No, there's not $8 over.
I think they ought to spend more.
There's only $3 over, so it's not as bad.
Why don't we just invest it in Superman or something and wait for it to go up and make money on it?
Yeah, it's kind of like
Well, not
a...
a John
I have
Dwayne.
to get changed to this 5 first.
Small press, what a phenomenon.
Small press comics are the last bastion of creativity in cartoon.
Okay. Most of them did 8, I think. 6 to 8. Or 12. And then
Is there a coming party in Rumor?
Boy, that Feazell, he's great, isn't he?
Anyway,
He cleans up.
do a sketch for him.
Okay.
Why, he's a living legend. A living legend in small press. There's nothing the guy can't do.
Your mother. Look, I got an original Matt Feazell sketch. It'll be worth $1 million next July.
You know, I'm Tim Corrigan.
You're Tim Corrigan? Shaving the hair.
He'll have a Garrett Ray tape and one with cramps in the other. Yeah. The Garrett Ray version is really loud. The customers are like, that little bit of cramps version really loud.
Yeah.
Those little kids like to run out of the store. Like, yeah, like they all start running out of there for $5 for $1 bottles. They're like $2 copies.
What would happen if everybody played a Swans record or something like that? Or
You guys ever heard of the Tubes?
I've
A song called Theme from the Woolly Place. Woolly Bully over the top of the theme from the Summer Place.
Dude, it's exciting now, isn't it? See? Zoom in, 3D, huh? 3D hamburgers.
Autofocus.
Yeah. Just use the autofocus, yeah. Yes. See, this
Which felt good.
You said,
The nose has been running down. Want everybody to know that I'm wearing no less than 6 of Matt Feazell's torn buttons.
yeah, it's a serious
Walking billboard for me.
Yep. Exactly.
How'd you do it, Con, today, Matt?
I'm pretty good.
50, 450, 550, somewhere around there.
you had like blue.
2 days about enough for a lot of See much besides the artist room? I know I didn't. Is there much going on besides what's going on in the artist room? I don't think I see it.
They got a sketch from Ted Brady, the guy who does Roses Rose. It's really cool. Clem, Anderson, get up there. And I brought a print from Mike Peters.
Yeah, GBA.
$25. Wasn't that bad? Like, it's pretty good. Well, pretty good size.
Well, actually, you know, apparently my Wild Side comic was selling pretty well at the UFO table, but I haven't seen anything from that. So.
You ran Chuck's table almost there.
Yeah, I didn't want to. No, I volunteered to be there for about an hour, and I was stuck there for a little bit longer than that. But, you know, it was okay. I hope to get around the con a little more today.
But that's because I fell asleep.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to volunteer to do that anymore this weekend.
Yeah, you put in your time, I think.
Yeah.
How do you describe John?
It's been so long since I've heard him, I don't remember.
Don't go anywhere because my radio's here. Fruit pop. Pop without sugar.
Captain or flavor.
I'm going to come back.
can't do that.
What kind of pup do you like? I did that, asked you, so that Matt would get the camera off me and on the scene.
Oh, there we go. Yes, first film with Steve Thompson, film at 11. Hey. Well, I still remember being just oh, yeah, and then we did air that too. That did go over the air.
Still kind of like a graduation photo.
Maybe like just pointed at the ceiling or something.
It would have been Woody Allen. Your state of mind was really something.
Used to watch Woody Allen at 2 o'clock during the
I was so tense about what was coming up.
You're not used to having that much attention.
You don't have to comment. These things, so much attention to keep having these things over and over again. Oh, incidentally, do you know why we have these things over and over again? Did you think about cameras, photographs? Yeah, see, he only explained this to me later. I said, Pete, if you ever drink heavily, cheers from some woman.
Would you mind going back to my room and getting my Gilly Dash cover? Yeah. You know where you can get some pens too?
Oh, are there any pens there?
No. What did you say? Did you say I'm in charge of this asshole?
No, I didn't say that. No, it's a satchel.
Oh. Paranoia, great destroyer. Oh boy.
Nah, man. Hothead.
No, I mean I was just admitting that
I've been calling McCloud for a long time. My wife.
Well, it's like Gavin McCloud.
Yeah, we really do.
Matt, do you have any pens?
He's already got a. They've already got him in the Nicholas checklist. 48 pages.
Sort of, yeah.
We only have one Steve Keeter over there. 2 hours.
Great thought. We don't have any reproducible black pens.
Talking with that bad camera.
Hi, Jim. Yeah, this is my wife, Karen.
Hi.
Jim back.
Drag her here.
Steve here, we're all going to
long wash my material for anybody who hasn't got the whole collection today.
Well, I tell you, I have a long history of association.
Hey. Chew hot cereal. Now, what were the other ones?
Smile, you're on
Figure out 4.
Candid.
Do we have
Feazell
4?
camera.
Why is there no apostrophe in the don't walk light?
Keep working.
Hi. And the 4th question, do we have Yeah, why did they take the... Why did they take... That's right, not why did they... How do you feel about the removal of the Howard Johnson steeple? That's the 4th question. You're all going to get to express your opinions on these 4 great, burning, profound...
Hi, my name is Bobby Weiss. This is my partner, Sam Anderson. In the middle is Todd Ritter. And the 3 of us together are known as...
WTH.
No. Actually, all 4 of us together with Rob Sturmer are known as the 4 Sammy Davis Jr.
Hey, come out back. I got the goods. I got the goods. Making me hungry. What can I do? Someplace in the world break along Candyman.
Such despair. SPC is dead and gone. And it was supposed to last till Tim got struck by lightning. And then, what's this?
The voice of God.
Oh, behold,
It's the comics
I'm saved. Now, where's my lighter?
No, you fool. The Comics FX, not the Comics Fix here.
Right. They were like, hey, you know, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
They're willing to laugh if you got the material. We got a lot of material. That's back. Full camera.
What's going on? You're down my handle?
Yeah, I don't know.
fine for me.
My God, there's comments. There's comments going on in this room.
Like in Blackadder, have you seen the one where we've been publishing books for a long time? Molly is back, and it's fine.
There's one gag that I wish I had thought of. The sign saying, "This is how well we want to help." I said, "What happens for us?" The sign saying, "We are not horses." Right as an afterthought. Every time we come in, saving one for Carol Silver. Oh, Nixon.
You already missed us reviewing Howling Hero. You should be ashamed of yourself.
W.C. Pope from Paris Scratch.
Did you get any sleep? I hope.
New York.
New York, okay. You know Brian Kirk?
Yeah. Yep.
How much, what kind of stuff have you been taking pictures of here?
Just around this morning. Nothing much. But I'll get you guys later on.
Okay. I think Jim Main's going to put it on, no, Jim Pack's going to put it on audio cassette.
Excellent. And I'll have a videotape.
I think Brendan Bramer volunteered to videotape it for me.
Excellent.
That looks like the joke. Isn't that great? Does that look like the joke? Demented, anyway.
I've never seen anybody captured so well.
Full version of Scott McCloud.
This is issue 6, and I keep thinking I should like fire match and do my sound effects. I need
Anything new out? Any new Rambies?
Sound of one-ton, no, like sound of one-ton soup being sucked up through a bench straw.
We almost have the Brisbane Captain Saucer team about.
I was thinking more of
That would be cool. Floor.
Yeah.
how does that spell?
Are you still in,
Sort of like this, only with more vowel, a higher consonant to vowel ratio.
That'll be schlub. If anyone
We also have.
No, but it needs to be drawn out more. It was in my other sketch pad. I think it is.
Widget Incorporated.
Sorry, I won't let it happen again. What about EW?
Besides the original art?
Yeah.
No, it's very difficult. Notting has a very difficult time at restaurants. Everybody's going to a restaurant.
Is there a connection? Is this thought developing? Is this an analogy? Does this show that we're really deep artists?
Infamous Maple. Zoom in on his name there.
This is Alan Freeman. We got a close up of him last night.
I've never met you before.
Okay.
Hello. I wasn't there last night.
Carol Silversinski meets Alan Freeman, so.
Right, hello. Get that close up on the hands there.
Yeah, do you understand? Yeah.
Right.
Okay, hands across the water.
And we're counting on you to do all the talking. And
Moi?
panel. Both of you.
Because I don't want to say anything.
Okay, I guess.
He's on the list. He's on the list.
Wade's on the list.
My gun right here.
He is? Yeah. I thought I was going to have more people.
No, he isn't. He's not on the list.
I thought I was going to have more people than I was. But he was.
Except you didn't show up. A couple of phosphorus grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 chairs. Mask. Tear gas grenades. You can't be Sergeant Rock. You don't speak with an Austrian accent here. Oi!
Yeah.
He's performing. Do a song for me. Have you thought of a name for it?
Oh yeah, the trivia. I'll do the trivia story. Yeah.
Uh-oh. We started the panel as the panel proper said. Welcome, ladies and small breast tribal gathering. I have to my left some of the shining stars of the small breast comics field. This is Jeff Wood, Comics FX, Alan Freeman, Simon Malone, Carol Silverson.
Yeah, Carol.
Wade Busby, Comics FX, Paul Curtis, Micro Comics, and Jim Pack, Comic Book Newsletter. Let's hear it all for you. I guess my first question is for
3, the comic subtext, like at 6 o'clock in the morning, the day before going to the printers, which was the day before we came to Chicago Con. So it is still a difficult job, but it's fun. We get together. We have people in Seattle that come over and help us with it. Brad Charlton, the cartoonist in Seattle. Some of you probably know Michael Dowers and Seattle Star, and who else? Chris and Leslie Lake. Yeah. Al Hardy. He's from Seattle, of course. Al Hardy. Otherwise known as the Birdman. And that's about it. We're having fun with it, and we're up to about 250, somewhere between 250 and 300 subscribers with edition number 3. And issue number 4 will be the special San Diego issue. We'll be giving away about 600 copies or so of the San Diego comics here. So I do recommend buying ad space for your small press comics or independent titles and comics at Vaccine for next issue.
I wanted to say I have a far deeper respect for Kevin Collier and Corey.
Yeah, we realized now just how much work it was to put those things together.
Jim, how long has the comic book newsletter been going?
We're on issue number 22, celebrating our 2nd year in 2 months.
Wow. How do you keep it up?
Well, luckily I have the aid of the computer that helps a lot of that. I save a lot of information on the disk, scan a lot of things. If it wasn't for desktop publishing, I don't think the kind of newsletter would have ever gotten off the ground. The first 8 issues were pasted up like a normal magazine was, and after about 8 issues, I had to give it up. And I bought a Macintosh computer with a laser printer, and cut the paste up the production time down at least 200%. So it's easier to put out now than it was at the very beginning. We have a subscription probably about 200.
Pull up a copy of the book and show us.
Yeah, this is the comic book newsletter. It's a magazine style. This one's printed offset.
Open it up and show us the inside. It's the Macintosh typesetting.
It's all typeset. The computer typesets the whole thing by the laser printer. The illustrations are dropped in. Now this particular illustration, you can see it on your left, I suppose, is a scan icon or image taken from the computer itself. The computer has played a very important role in the creation of this particular comic book, which I think in this particular magazine, which I think is kind of indicative of the way that small press is going with the new technologies that are coming along, that are available to everybody. The Citizens publisher can now put out a real professional-looking product.
The Citizen publisher, I like that. What kind of technology do the rest of you guys use there? Publishing. I'm still just photocopiers and paste out here.
Offset.
Carol, come on.
Offset press would be
Yeah, you know, the offset print, color cover.
right, one color. Working the young way. I publish Slam Bang, it's a digest, and I get contributions from everywhere. And I try to show off these unknown, or well, sometimes they're already known, and they like to see themselves in print, so I try to oblige. And the offset would be about the only thing I can say about being advanced. You know, I mean, still paste stuff, but typesetting is still the old-fashioned way.
So how's the end of the black and white glut affected you guys? Do you have any problems with distribution now? How many copies do you print?
Thousands.
Usually about 100 to 200.
Yeah. Well, there's no problem with the glut there, right?
No, it hasn't been no effect. So I'd say, if anything, we get more contributions from the people that all of a sudden the books, like there's less black and white books than there were, so there are more people trying to see themselves in print than there were. So you get more contributions and better contributions.
So a publisher is a buyer's market there.
Definitely.
from the audience. Let's hear something outrageous.
Yes, it's not very outrageous, but I was wondering if you could elaborate on the end of the black and white era or whatever. Not really.
Black and white, what?
Yeah, that's a big lot. Yeah, that has killed sales of black and white magazines.
What would you like to respond back?
It's hard to say, being part of one of the people who went under on that. It was originally, it was an investor's thing. Nobody was reading them. As soon as investors figured out prices were not going up, they stopped investing in them, and one was left with the people who were reading them. It wasn't enough to support real books. I mean, there weren't enough people to support most fanzines. A lot of the people here who are still doing independent black and white comics have finally gotten used to the fact that the reason they're doing it is because they love it, not because they think they're going to pay their mortgage payments with it. And depending on your attitude, whether you think people should be more business-like or more artistic, it's either a good move or a bad move. Does that make any answer? Okay.
Well, so is it a hobby or a business?
It's a hobby.
Hobby for you guys?
Religion.
You only draw comics on Sunday.
That's right.
Okay, well, there's some of the most business-like people in the hobby up here, as far as I can tell. For me, it's tax write-off, I guess.
There we go.
Okay, any other questions?
But Doug?
What was that, Jeff? Doug?
This is a really outrageous question.
Yeah.
My mom and I first in the world, I wondered what would happen if Filippo Marinetti met E.E. Smith.
I don't know, what do you think would happen?
Well, E.E. Smith is dead.
I mean, this is Filippo Marinetti.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they have.
Okay. I didn't know the first name. What did the first name do?
Filippo Marinetti used the poet laureate of the Italian picture.
Oh, okay.
They threw a great party.
Okay.
How much good is that?
It's one of those names they can say, just you remain, they'll probably answer you. Lovely name. Nice.
Yeah, but to understand the market is small press. It's not just people that contribute, but just readers alone. And I think Jim's got some good ideas on how to do that. I'd like to hear him talk about that. And expand the audience of small press, I guess.
That's it.
Well, my personal philosophy about this whole thing is comics is comics is comics. It doesn't matter whether it's printed in a digest format or a regular comic book format. Forever I'm young. Yeah. The product remains the same. It's still drawn. It's in some cases funny, in some cases adventurous. I think the small press, because of the virtue of our own exclusive format, which is mini comics and digest, need to sell ourselves a lot more, become the exclusive product that we certainly are, and in that way bring more readers into the small press. Who are we selling ourselves to? I like to think that we're selling small press to the intelligentsia of the comic book world, because the small press is not just for everybody. There's a certain amount of people out there who don't think a comic book is a comic book unless it has a cape in it, or someone who has a secret identity. The small press divorces itself from that particular genre in the fact that we deal a lot with slice of life type things, biographical sketches, things that happen to ordinary people in an ordinary day. And in some cases, very exciting, especially if you've experienced that yourself. The small press needs to generate a lot more interest in their product and, of course, get it out. I'm not talking about large numbers here. I'd like to see small press have most good small press put be, and that's exploration, experimentation. You have to get a lot more books out, and they have to get them in the right hands of the right people. I know there's been some talk about taking an anthology of small press and taking it to the non-comic book buying public, since they would be more interested in the slice of life and biographical type of work. But that remains to be seen whether that can be done or not. I'd like to see it myself. I think there's a place for that sort of thing in the comic book field. I think that four-color comic book is almost dead. That's my personal opinion. Did I go too far?
I'd like to ask you to do that. I mean, real quickly. I think one thing we need to do is define the intent of a small press. Small press, as I see it, is intended as a means of self-expression. There's a lot of people, I think, who buy comics who would like to see a certain story or a certain genre, or who have their own ideas about what should be done in a comic book story. Small press is the best place to get that exposure, is to, no matter what their level of talent is to get those ideas on paper, do what they would like to do, get it published, have other people see it, and get the all-important feedback on their own ideas. And I think this is the fundamental reason for the existence of the small press, is for people to express themselves. That's why I make small press comics, because I would like to see certain stories and stuff, and I put it down on paper, and when I give it to the small press, I know they're not going to laugh at me even when it's really ridiculous or really awful or whatever. That I get honest feedback. They say, well, you can make it better in this and this and this way. And I have a lot of fun that way. And as far as expanding the small press, I would like people to know that we're open. The small press is an open field. You can make whatever you want, and you can copy it, and you can sell it, you can advertise it, and sell it. And people will buy it and critique it, and it will really help you grow as an artist. It will help you express yourself. It's even a means of self-identification, and I really recommend that. And you can talk to any small presser about that, and they'll help you get started if you're thinking about doing something on your own. And that's all I've got to say about it. That question.
Yeah, Rob. Love you, Rob.
Down the line, what are your favorite small press titles?
Captain Spaz, Captain Saucer, and
Renegade.
Overclock. And Renegade.
Thank you.
My favorite small press titles? To tell you the truth, I see so many of them. I like rock comics, and gosh, and I like anything with funny animals. Basically, I'm a funny animal person, so if it's got funny animals in it, I'll buy it.
Oh, I'd say like fan tunes, and I like to do more anthology. Wonder why, but I like to see a little of everything. You don't know what to expect, so what's going to be in the next issue or something. I also like the like Orbit and Rocket graphics. Everything.
I've been paid $20 to say Renegade, so that's my favorite.
You did.
Really hard to say. Nothing really specific.
What was the first thing you saw?
I do like Renegade, but there must be something just. I mean, Renegade's right at the top, but something really close.
I like a number of the anthology books. I like Phantoms, Bobby and Randy's miscellaneous comics, known as Mist. But mostly I like to follow specific artists. I wish Steve Willis were still publishing, in which case I would say anything published by Steve Willis, but that seems to be old news. I like Carol's comics. I like anything by Colin Upton of Canada. And I like anything by Sam Anderson and Bobby Weiss, the Captain Spaz and related titles, because they make me laugh out loud.
Well, I really like Slam Bang. That's probably one of my favorite titles put out by Mr. Freeman down there. Also,
like to say that probably all the books that I like come out of the United Fanzine Organization, which is an organization of fanzine publishers that group together to try to put out the very best product they possibly can. And because of that, because of the group effort by those people, they put out some pretty darn good books. I think some of them actually rival the independents.
Yes.
In art, story, and their only trouble is, of course, they're doing it in the small press format, which is a digest format, and they don't have the circulation. But I think all the books that the UFO put out are spectacular.
Good question.
Sam, what do you think of the word fanzine? Do you think you prefer the word fanzine or small press?
I think we said that last year. I'm for small press.
Yeah, fanzine is for talking about something else. Is the way I always, like what you like or don't like about a certain
the fan of something
area.
else.
Yeah.
Small press is original.
The comic book newsletter, the CFX, are fanzines. We're fanzines of the small press, and whatever we can get our hands on. The magazines put out by the individual creators are not fanzines. They're small press, limited circulation citizen publishing products.
Is this a term you are introducing here at the convention, citizen publishing?
I like citizen publishing.
I think it's very catchy.
Anybody in this audience can put out a magazine. First Amendment rights specify that you can do it, and I think it's probably the highest patriotic thing you can do to express yourself in some sort of a magazine, tabloid, in the footsteps of Thomas Paine. In fact, if you don't exercise that, well, he did. If you don't exercise that right, just like you don't exercise your body, it's going to atrophy. We can't afford our First Amendment rights to be taken away or misused.
Any questions in the audience?
The audience for that 10.5 a total one-shot deal, or was it possible to have small press circulation? People reading small press at that meeting.
I think that was really a fluke. The circulation of that 10.5 was something like 20,000. But I think that just came during that weird black and white explosion where the distributor said, okay, we'll take as many Zot 10.5 mini comics as the regular Zot circulation was, and a few more besides.
The tie-in really did make the difference there. It could have been a great book on its own, like all the rest of the stuff you do, except that it did have that color tie-in. And there's not too many color tie-ins that would care to go with, connecting with mini comic publishers. The fools.
The first printing of Zot 10.5 was 700 copies. Then it went to 20,000 with the second printing. That was actually more than Zot 14.5, which was full-size, color cover, black and white Eclipse comic I did as a fill-in issue. Had a print run less than 20,000. So who's to say? Let's see. Wait, what's new? Yeah. Are you still publishing, or are you just working on Comics FX? Last I saw you were doing Brigade Comics.
Pantheon.
Pantheon?
It's about a rock band. It's a cross between the Monkees and a couple of Marx Brothers movies and just a lot of things.
As it's about a rock band, it's the fact that we don't have a soundtrack to it limited.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was in the process of making a tape film of how would they sound. So I only got about 3 songs.
You have a band to work with?
I actually have a 4-track. I was
overdubbing.
So
yeah.
So you're making a soundtrack for your mini comic? You're playing all the music yourself?
Small press.
Is that going to be available? Yeah, it's back there.
I can see this.
How about each one of you telling us what's next on your agenda and what format might be used for the next whatever?
I'm working, the Eclipse Zot is going monthly, and Scott McCloud has given me 6 pages to do as a backup strip. So I'm going to be doing a monthly 6-page stick-figure comic strip for Eclipse. And that'll be next on my agenda.
The next thing that I will be working on, of course, is the Comics FX #4, which will be our big San Diego issue. We'll be giving away lots of those in San Diego at that con, as I mentioned earlier. My own personal project is Snow Bunny Blizzard, my Snow Bunny Digest title that I do myself. And the next issue is slated to have work by Juan Alfonso, Wade Busby, and small press extraordinaire Brad Foster. So it should be available at San Diego also.
Okay, I'll do my best to continue monthly with Slam Bang, so I'll be putting out number 21 in probably just about 2 or 3 weeks. And then I'll be putting out Captain Optimus number 4. Since it's continued, we are being pushed to do the next issue, but we'll have it out in September. And then we got a series, Anarchy of Killer Kane books, and number 1, we've worked our way from -1 to 0 and finally 1, because they didn't think, Michael Caine didn't think that those were good enough to be a 1, so I think number 1 will probably be good enough to be number 1 now. So then The Abyss, which is Michael Guerrero and Michael Caine, what they put together, it's they're still working on it. It's an anthology. It's out, number 1, but they're be working on number 2. So I have a lot of different things I'm trying to work on and keep them going right now. So.
I just put out an all-Elvis issue of Zamani, and so my next project is going to be taking it to the King, and all the artists who worked on this will be getting free Cadillacs from him. If any of you buy Zamani and I see you on the street, just hold it up and I'll give you a ride in a Cadillac, okay?
Projects are doing the face-ups for Comics FX, and Pantheon 4 is in the works. It's basic plots there, but I don't know how soon it will come out within the next few months. But I'll be helping Jeff with somebody with it.
I will be doing more of my columns for Comics Buyer's Guide. Yes, I have not died, and I do read everyone's books. I've just had a very tough time lately having time to type these things out. I have read all the books, or I will have read all the books that people have given me at this convention, yes. Also, I've got a series of micro-comics. The last 12, which have not been printed yet, are pasted up and waiting for me to have enough money to print them. So there will be another 36 micro-comics out in probably September.
Well, as Rocket Graphics puts out 1 comic book a year, well, more or less, and it's called Comic Tales, and we're into our 5th issue. Actually, this was the only digest version of Comic Tales that's ever been produced. It's normally regular comic book size like this. Comic Tales 5 will be out sometime around September, I would hope. That's our project we're working on right now.
Isn't Tim Corrigan doing digest size?
Sure is. He's going right ahead with that distribution plan of distributing full color covers, well, digest comics with full color covers, trying to make a niche for himself in the distributor market. I wish him all kinds of luck too, because that kind of ranks doors for some good small press material.
Are they going to look kind of like Comic Tales?
Actually, see, this is just 3 colors. Tim Corrigan's digest comics will have 4 color covers. I haven't seen one yet, but what I hear is they're supposed to look pretty good. I don't know about the paper stock or anything, whether it's going to be called.
Alan, you mentioned Captain Optimus. That's still being written by T.M. Maple?
Right. And it seems that all the Eclipse, Comico, and Renegade, they all know who he is, that's for sure. So.
There's probably more people who know who T.M. Maple is than any of us.
That's probably true.
I don't know if anybody knows it, but T.M. Maple is here today. He's in this audience.
Where is it?
There he is. There he is. There he is. Thanks for coming, everybody. This is the end of the panel.
comic book of choice of discerning viewers.
Hey, Wade.
Wade Busby.
Going round and around.
Freeman. Yeah, trying to like the hands thing.
We're gonna work together for Comic-Con and Marvel and DC.
We've just signed a deal.
We just signed a deal right this minute.
You like kill them all off and put them like Corey Kane as X-Man.
We're gonna drop all the characters
The Shrieker of Pantheon.
and take over probably Amazing Pantheon. We'll have that out.
TV ad soundtracks.
Have
We gotta go.
Oh yeah, good. We gotta go. Carol.
you can wait for it.
Well, at least that's good. Yeah, well, once I get settled, I'll probably be able to, now we contribute to stuff, but read it together more or less regularly.
I said last.
Oh, that's no problem. It'll still be an old merchandise now. I
know what you're gonna say.
I mean, I read the news of it, sure. I felt like, oh my God, I can relate about my phone. Well, I mean, that's what it's for.
I knew what you were gonna ask. That was. I owe you some. Yeah, I mean, I got the other more books than I have.
I'm glad to be going to the place.
All right, that always helps.
It's the most hardest thing.
I think you're a very touching spot. Next year we'll do it again. Until then, he's zooming in and stuff. You can see like little lens over there.
We might just be focusing.
Yeah, that too. But it's more the part where he got in front of me and started saying, "Yes, I am the king of small pros."
Name's like Carl. He just doesn't show because he doesn't get a lot of calls to say anything. No, he's a twit, but on the other hand, he's a twit that has some culture.
Compared to Rex Reed, it seems like only two.
Yeah, compared to Rex Reed, the man could be Cary Grant.
I haven't said anything yet. Me.
I wish I was with him last night.
No, I haven't saw any of you last night. You were not dancing very much. I don't even know what I did last night. And this man keeps trying to give me money. Stop him.
I'll give up. I'll send you a trade or something if I ever publish anything.
Send me everything. Yeah, don't send me money.
They're even more playing direct than us.
He did a new picture.
I know.
He's got it with him?
He's got it in water.
I got it over the table. It was published by Randy Bonner.
Oh, I have to check it out. This is like my... Okay, let's go get keys. This will be fascinating on your tape. I'm going to my hotel room to get keys to my car so she can get her jacket. This is Kathy Hamilton. Hello.
How are you? I'm the one that left things in your car.
Yeah. Okay.
My claim to fame.
So see you in a few.
I love that. Brian Pierce used to have headlines in that Weekly World News, scotch tape to the light over his artwork. Things like, "Zookeeper kicked to death, ostrich horror." And in a recent issue, which I just loved, Moon is skull of beast which may have once threatened this earth. Yeah,
that's what I hear. He's a very good artist, but you can't get anything out of him.
Well, he's unpredictable.
It looks like you can give an impression of color with black.
Matt Feazell, the movie. I think life is like a small press mini comic. It goes on for 8 pages and then has a funny ending. And there's staples in the middle.
Yeah. Stupid toy. Sometimes the staples fall out.
Sometimes people don't always buy it. Life.
Staples get bent and stab you in the finger and you bleed.
Blood goes.
I buy a lot of comic books only one story, and I can't afford to do that.
That's awful. Yelling would really distract me, but it would usually I could manage to keep reading.
Themselves to,
So there was a time when
when you see stuff with like most beautiful artwork in the world, I won't look at it because I read it.
I was a member of the National
also beautiful is not everything. I want to do it.
What? It's a good idea. Incorporating this table here. What? Everybody. Which is doing this. What? There you go.
I'm trying to personalize it as much as possible.
Do you have sound on this machine?
He's the personal touch. You want to say something?
What would I say?
What are you trying? I don't know.
Come on. Honey,
I use it mostly here. I use it mostly here. You know. It actually was. It was pictured and everything, and then this year they left it out because they left it all away. Yeah. I guess hopefully it'll be back in next year because it said they were going. But I don't know.
Signy on here?
No kidding. They were doing that like a couple months into it, you know, a couple weeks into it. Right off the bat, it was like $10 within a couple weeks, and within a month, people were asking $75 for it.
That's wonderful. This has to be
Pretty welcome. Of course not. I've got 4 copies left. We were selling them, even after people were selling them for that much for cover prices, so people were reading them that way. Yeah, there you go.
I need to admit, I've been meaning to, but I didn't have
What's that?
I've been meaning to it. It's like, there's a lot of things that read for one reason or another. I don't do it.
A lot of stuff out there. A lot to pick and choose from.
Get dry a little bit. There you go.
Sure.
I want to sit down and read. I don't spend the time.
I'm sure you got
have something up since I sold that.
Boring. Make a living.
Well, it's true. You come home from work, you get tired, forget it. You don't have much time for anything else. Kind of tough.
I'm a little weird.
You got a little person.
I'm the boss.
Dad, what do you charge for a little sketch? Kids.
Goodbye. All this past $5. Dude, that's Friday. Come on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people had a space here, so free. Well, most of that. Hey, Matt. I got for free. Wow.
Am I doing any drawing? You want a sketch or something?
I'd like to get your picture drawing a sketch, but if you're not going to do any drawing, that's okay. I think I'm running out of battery anyway.
Oh. I'll do something for you.
Whether he wants it or not, it's there. Depending on what you're doing, of course.
Punchline and then
I was very honored to say if I let her do 21, where I bitched about the California girl was like really low. Maybe the sour.
Okay, I'm going to try to Xerox all of those quadrant comics I did last night and send you your original.
How do you stop this? Whoa! Yeah. So there was a video extra after after this, which was a commentary on the entire thing, on the entire video. You watch the entire video again with commentary by Alan Freeman.
And I'm Alan Freeman.
Wade Busby passed away a few years ago.
We're glad to be here.
And we love the guy. We miss the guy. I went to Chicago. And Wade and I took the loop. We went all through Chicago.
Chuck Haspel.
And all over Chicago, through the subway system, on top of the ground, found the coolest McDonald's in the world, which had rock and roll memorabilia all over the place. There's Jeff Wood, but I'm not going to play the entire, the commentary. And what the commentary, you see Jim Main to the left of Jeff Wood there, and to the left of Jim Main.
That's right, it was Jim Main and Jeff Wood that picked me up.
That's right, there's Jeff. There's Jim, and just a second, you get to see the most geeky guy in the entire convention.
So
and we're getting there. I see copies of Dynamite and Mantra. I see some of my stuff. And there I am, geeky in a shirt that was too small for myself. It was you know, too small. And I was a skinny runt. I was pretty much a wide-eyed fanboy at that point. Theoretically and hopefully I've come a long way since those days. Oh, that's been done. Not been there, done that. Been there, done that is Larned. Larned on YouTube and Vloggerheads and whatever. But this is been done. We're going to stop this. And yeah. So that was Chicago, 1988. Thanks to Matt for sending me this this CD copy. I remember in 1987 we were there, and I was on a small press panel, and I froze up. I was young. I was having anxiety attacks at the time, and all. It was a terrible memory, but a great honor to be on stage with, or on a panel with Alan Freeman and Matt, and the other great creators of that time. Anyway, this is my bootleg copy. I hope you guys don't mind it. Matt, hope you don't mind. And, well, see you soon. See you in the funny papers, all right? You betcha.